We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Naggs back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2025 Phoenix football. I'm excited. I get to rip a full case of this tonight. I'm very excited for that. This is my favorite football product every single year. Just the amount of numbered stuff you get, the hits, it's a really, really good product. The inserts are awesome. The contours, obviously we're color blast chasing here. But let's go ahead and get started. I am down to 18 spots, 18 teams left in my next break. That is update full case jumbo pick your team. Team Titus looks like he's got 8 left in his pro debut. I got 22 in my pro debut. 31 in the new release football random. That's a nice little, if you don't know your football and just not sure who to grab a spot in that random. $39. We got 3 brand new football releases in there, or the 3 of the newest football releases in there for you, 1 of each. So gives you a chance to chase those big spots without having to spend big dollars. Otherwise, we have, and then after that, I have Batman up and filling 4-box random letter. And then I got 24 spots left in this full case. Pick your team of Phoenix. And then the player break. 4-case Topps Pro debut. I'm excited for that. My favorite football and favorite baseball releases released on the same day. Pro debut and Phoenix. So here we go. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Ricky Pearsall out of 49. Oh, that's sick. Got some, it's hard to see on the screen, but the silver ink, that's actually really cool. Need him to come back from his injury. He's been out for a while, but Ricky Pearsall, really nice wide receiver there for the 49ers. Hard to see. I'm not trying to blind you guys, but there is a silver auto on there. It looks, you can see it a lot more in person, that's for sure. 15 out of 49 there for the 49ers. Nick Barnett on the wave. Out of 199, guy was a monster for the Packers back in the day. I like the coaches in here. You got Nick Sirianni. Silver, Landon Jackson. Thunderbirds, Devontae Adams out of 249 Rams. Talk about revamping your career there. What a year he's having. There's Lamar on the silver. Contour silver, Bijan Robinson. I'm going to just put my silvers to the side. I'll get them sleeved up later. But there is that Devontae Adams. 249. I'm going to try to get my stacks all squared away. And out of 149, rookie phenom. We don't know if he's a rookie phenom yet. Hasn't quite played, but we'll take it. The Browns going to Suro. There you go, Surojit. Shadur Sanders, RPA, 69 out of 149. Dalton Schultz. Tyler Shaw. Thunderbirds, Drake May. Jalen Milroe, silver. Thunderbirds, Travion Henderson. Finally gave that guy the football this week, and look what he did. There is Tommy Mellott. Wave. Josh Jacobs, silver. Trey Harris, silver. And the Paragon. I wonder if that's a case hit. I haven't watched any Phoenix yet this year because I've been so busy. Nate! Are these case hits too? Paragons? Okay. Well, let's put it up there. It looks cool. We'll find out. Malik Neighbors, silver. And Omarion Hampton. Gonna be our jumbo relic. I think he should actually be back here in the next couple weeks for them. Guy was starting to get into a groove too. Hampton there for the Chargers. Willis McGahee and Garrett Wilson, 149, and Tyler Warren, Thunderbirds, out of 199 Colts.
Basic one.
Basic insert?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought it was cool, so it's staying up there.
Color Blast, Genies, and Phoenician.
Okay. So they got their normal ones this year still. Nothing new. Guy had a good week last week. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Told ya. Should have bet me. The MLB doesn't like change. Jalen Hurts. Tootin. Thunderbirds, Marvin Harrison. Justin Fields. The MLB doesn't like change. And Luther Burden. Franchise Futures. The Bears. The Bears out of 249 there. Bears going to Surojit. There's D'Angelo Hall. Stephon Diggs. Travion Henderson out of 299 Patriots. Jalen Royals. Paragon. At least that one's Travis Hunter. Unfortunately, just had surgery, but I like those Paragons. So we're gonna stay with them. There is Nick Emanwari. He's actually a decent player for the Seahawks, from what I've seen. I don't watch the Seahawks a lot, but Surojit there, Emanwari out of 49, Seahawks. We got Chris Godwin red out of 99, Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay. Cam Miller, CJ Stroud, Thunderbirds. T. Higgins. There's Contours, Tyler Shaw. And, oh, this is sweet. How about Amari and Hampton on the big old jumbo out of 199? And check out that patch. The Chargers. The Chargers going to Searle. How about that for a patch out of 149? Yes, please. Man, there's no 160s in here. Sure could use them. Russell. Matthew Golden, go Pack go. Adams base Thunderbirds there. And next is, oh man. Wait, what? Pandora patch out of 199. And look at that thing. What in the world? That is nasty. 197 out of 199, Brock Bowers. The Raiders. Raiders going to Surojit. Look at that thing. That's a beauty right there. Josh Allen on the wave. And that is going to bring us to our final box. Look at that thing. Yeah. Hampton. All right. All right, give me 1 second. All right, 17 left in update. No, they do not. Nope, we have to take them. No, you don't need nothing. You can send them. You can save your penny sleeves as well. 6 kickers. Yep, we will. I mean, you can send them however you want, but we have to. We send them the tops and nothing. No sleeve, no top loader, nothing. So if you want to save your supplies, that's fine. If you want to get rid of some supplies, we'll just end up probably tossing them. So yeah. Nope, you do not need it. You do not need to be top loaded. They do not need to be sleeved. They don't even need to look good, to be honest. That one's got a, just a base, but got a real bad corner. Sounds good. How much, you got a lot to turn in? I did just go $10 off most of the spots in update full jumbo case. See if we can't get that filled up. Jalen Lane, he's got a cool photo. And Broderick Thomas, the old Bucks jersey. That's kind of cool. Got a whole auto. I mean, he's got a whole story on there. Broderick Thomas. Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay. Nice. There you go. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Taj Brooks, you can, and then you can put that in you can get that as break credit or as in-store credit, however you want. Tyreek Hill, Thunderbirds out of 199. Zach Charbonneau, there's Cam Ward. Cam Ward on the contours. Yeah, so you can get break credit or in-store credit, whatever you would like. And Will Howard out of 99. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The Steelers. The Steelers going to J-Dub. There you go, J-Dub. That's pretty sweet off the $19 spot. Jason Myers. Walder Holton, Lamar, Thunderbirds. That's just the base. There's Dalton Kincaid out of 149. The Phoenix logos. Tajee Spears. Arian Smith. Paragon, Tyler Shaw. Josh Allen. And our final hit is, that's my boy, Franchise Future Materials. Matthew Golden. Go Pack Go. They still need to figure, they need to figure out their offense. Man, it has been brutal. Packers going to Tim Wollersheim. Lawrence. James Pierce. Drake May, Paragon out of 299. And that is going to do it for our 3-boxer. Appreciate everyone as always. Really good 3 boxes. We got a full case of this tonight. Let's snap that up, and I'm excited to rip that. So much heat. Looks like 15 left in update.
How much writing did Broderick Thomas fit on that?
That's what I'm saying. He wrote us a whole story. Short story. All right, here's our unnumbered stuff. Shaw, Ward, Show, Hunter, Neighbors, Golden, Shaw, and Milrow. Out of 299 and 249, Devontae Adams, Travion Henderson, Drake May. 199 and 149, we got Nick Barnett, Tommy Mellott, Josh Allen, Tyler Warren, James Pierce, Garrett Wilson, Dalton Kincaid, Tyreek Hill. Out of 99, Chris Godwin. We got Matthew Golden and Luther Bird in there, the NFC North. Broderick Thomas going to start us off over here for the Buccaneers out of 199. Love those old Bucs uniforms. E-Man Worry for the Seahawks out of 49. Will Howard out of 99. Steelers. How about Amari and Hampton on the jumbo patch auto out of 199? And then we got the jumbo patch as well out of 299. Chargers. Brock Bowers. This is out of 199. That is unreal. That is nasty for the Raiders. Ricky Pearsall there for the 49ers out of 49. 49ers out of 40. Sorry, I got acid reflex right now. 49ers are 49 out of the 49ers there. And in the mid, rookie Phenom Shadur Sanders for the Brownies going to Surojit. There you go, Suro. I appreciate you closing this one out, my man. But I will see you guys back here with some updates. Thanks, everyone.